indeed, where you get a little bit of everything, and Wes Matthews always counted upon to take on the toughest defensive challenge at the wing position. That's DeMar DeRozan.
San Antonio 14-19, coming off a loss on Thursday. They led by 14 and lost to Oklahoma City.
Pull up for that 15-footer.
Bledsoe gets inside, and Brook Lopez.
About loading up on three-point shots.
Matthews fights over the screen, working into the paint. DeMar DeRozan and 3 when he scores 30 or more this season. Last season 7 and 6 when he put up 30. Bledsoe.
Uber athleticism.
There's a 3 by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Knocked down 5 his last time out, and he's had a 40-point game recently, so he is really feeling sharp at the offensive end. Got to be aware of that.
Cross court, Trey Lyles back to LaMarcus Aldridge. Steps behind the arc and hits, swishes, in fact, his second three-pointer.
Well, that's a great job by Brook Lopez contesting. Even better job by LaMarcus Aldridge on the step-back pull-up.
Giannis had to take that.
A conscious effort to put up more three-point shots. Percentage of their field goals from the three-point line have gone up over the last couple of weeks.
Rich Middleton brings a triple. Ursan Ilyasova takes off his warm-up. He'll try to get into the game at the next opportunity. LaMarcus Aldridge, 31% of his threes in the first quarter. 56% 2 through 4. And he has 4 in this first prison fall for him.
Great save, Pat Connaughton, and great job, George Hill, getting to the spot where he anticipated the ball coming.
George Hill was drafted by San Antonio, first 3 seasons with the Spurs. Kyle Korver, 3 from the corner. George Hill feeds it to the post, way out from the normal post position.
From the outside, great job spacing out for separation to get open for that three-point shot.
Bellinelli with a fairly deep catch. Korver was there to contest. Too long by Bryn Forbes. George Hill crosses to the left. Pat Connaughton at the lead. Patty Mills for 3. Man, we have a shootout here.
Well, young, unpredictable, athletic guard tandem, but then this tandem, you know exactly what you're going to get right there.
Jakob
guys to reach their potential, and slowly but surely they're starting to come around. Brook Lopez. You need that kind of contribution from your assistants just to help you manage the basketball game.
Lonnie Walker hits the jump as Walker and White entered. Bledsoe gets into the paint, ducks under to score. Beautiful. He drove on Rudy Gay. 1 on the shot clock. Why not? This time Korver closes tightly to Bellinelli, who works through Pirtle to get a pass away for Lonnie Walker's drive.
Already on the move, but you can't allow him to get all the way to the basket on his drive. Somebody's got to step up.
Take that.
An upgrade defensively, too, compared to Bryn Forbes.
Bledsoe shows shot.
Nice.
Passes back to the open shooter. Points, 4 dishes. DeMar DeRozan back in the game, and he starts. Brook able to clear it. Wesley Matthews back in the starting lineup tonight, and now back in the game. Bledsoe for 3. Pretty good crossover. Lonnie Walker can't score. Brook Lopez. You can't have it. There's no room for decimal points.
We got to make room.
Okay.
It's the year 2020. Very good. Patrick Hanneman, Buckets Hanneman, our analytics guys. I'm sure they'll shoot a hole in my fluid some way, somehow. That's a good point.
LaMarcus Aldridge inside the free throw circle that time.
Of his ability to do just that, put it on the floor, pull up mid-range.
Talk about a mid-ranger, Chris Middleton.
He's kind of taking what the defense has given him, and that's been mid-range jumpers the last couple of possessions. Great move, DeRozan. His left got Robin Lopez to freeze in his tracks, and uncontested layup. Starting to heat up. Offense through LaMarcus Aldridge, right at the top of the key. It's a lot of handoffs. It's a handoff-heavy team. He efficiency in terms of point possession per possession off of handoffs.
DeMar DeRozan.
Just a little step-up screen.
52% plus over the season. 52% against Oklahoma City. 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Middleton. Oh, you talked about, you mentioned it, 2 great mid-range shooters we're watching tonight. Go to leading scorers. And Giannis must have hurt you. Lonnie Walker, the fourth, held for a moment, now makes his move and takes the shot. What's that like when you're in a game and you have to deal with those change-ups? Different gears. Brook Lopez goes down, shot doesn't, tipped in by Bledsoe.
Just tough to find the rhythm defensively.
Good evening. Really good. Bonjour. Good day. Trey Lyles flies through the paint and hits a shot.
Rotating off of George Hill, three-point shooter in the league.
Brook Lopez signaling that he blocked it, at the very least an alter. Yes! At the rim.
That's got to be a prerequisite for a video coordinator with this organization. You got to bring some game.
Bryn Forbes admitting that after I served loyally for 19 years as Tim's assistant, then he returns the favor. Giannis for 3.
Down some of those shots that with Kyle Korver on the floor. You got somebody that can do that.
And then it's up to the great player to find a way. And he does. This is chess, not checkers. Center court opposite us tonight, enjoying Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. Into the paint, Rudy Gay. Be with Coach Popovich and Team USA in Japan next summer for the Olympic Games. Inside the arc, beautifully done. We could go into the backcourt for it. The shot clock is at 8. Robin Lopez.
Little show and go. He's always trying to get back to that left shoulder, so did a great job getting Portal on the move and then stopping on a dime and turning back to that left shoulder.
Korver back to Robin Lopez against Portal.
Nice. That same play that we saw in the first half.
Block shot, George Hill. The Bucks have 100 points. 61 straight games, scoring 100. Ilyasova at the third quarter buzzer. Giannis 28 points, 19 coming in the third quarter, 4 of 6 on field goals, including a 3. Count it. Bledsoe. Yes, sir. Pulls up for 3. Bucks are separating in that area. Robin Lopez.
On that possession, Jim, was that he was in the lane probably a good 3+ seconds at that point and just had to get something up before the whistle blew.
14 without the benefit of making a 3. He's 0 for 1. Bledsoe, 21 points.
Job distributing the basketball. Point of attack defense always solid. Robin Lopez goes down. That's why that rim was left so unprotected.
Robin tracks it down, works to the post right side, double teamed on the dribble there. Pat Connaughton right in front of his parents. Giannis goes to the right hand and uses the glass.
Popovich has taken that away and Giannis has adjusted beautifully.
Catch and shoot 3, Chris Middleton. George Hill tried to get an assist from Ersan, tried to get one from Matthews. Middleton. Brook Lopez stops Lonnie Walker. Bryn Forbes gets the bounce. And then some on the 3. Milwaukee leads by 15. Forbes has 8 points. The Bucks were down 12 early, took a 19-point lead. Johnson crashes into Pat Connaughton, nothing, and that's it. The Bucks beat the San Antonio Spurs.